Hi everyone, Imagine That, aka Motor City Moxie here with a natural deodorant recipe. Stay tuned. Actually, before you do that, you can go to motorcitymoxie.com to see the actual breakdown and the ingredients for this recipe. You'll see the before and after pictures and what it looks like on the skin, so stay tuned. Okay, so right here I have the ingredients for the homemade deodorant. And you have the regular baking soda, of course, just Arm & Hammer is good, and also just some cornstarch. Cornstarch is good to keep your body dry. Actually, when I was in 4th grade, I had done a science project, and my teacher told us that cornstarch kept us dry. So I've been using cornstarch, and of course, you may or may not know that baking soda is a natural deodorizer. I love it. I use it for cleaning my clothes, brushing my teeth, exfoliating, and also I use it as a deodorant. But here's the trick. If you use it as a deodorant by itself without the cornstarch, it will scrape your skin. It feels like sandpaper underneath your arms, right? So what I have already inside the bowl here now is just about a heaping teaspoon of cornstarch, and I put a little water in it. Now when I add the baking soda, it'll sort of turn into like a glue type thing, like a paste. And I usually like to use the fork because the spoon still gets kind of, you know, thick. And I put this on every morning, and what you'll notice is that some of, you know, for those ladies and gentlemen who suffer from cysts, this helps with that. I noticed that my underarms have gotten lighter since having done this. I've been doing this since about December of last year. And I've noticed it. I used to wear baking soda and cornstarch, but you know what? I didn't use the water, so it wasn't really effective. But the key is to use it as a paste and to allow it to dry. Okay? You can put your finger inside it too. It doesn't look like anything, but it should be a little bit thicker, depending on how much you perspire. So you just see it inside there. And I want to add a little bit more cornstarch. The key is that you want to add about, and I don't use this cornstarch to eat either, so I don't mind doubling up on the spoon because I don't like cornstarch in my food. And then you can feel it getting a little bit thicker. But the key is definitely to have about double the size, double cornstarch than the baking soda, because the cornstarch smooths it out. As you can tell, it'll get a little bit thicker. And then you just dip it on, put it on your skin, on your underarm, and allow it to dry, and it's nice and smooth. So it's the next day. I've allowed my deodorant to sit overnight. That's not necessary for it to sit overnight, but I keep this, actually I keep it in a Tupperware, and I just keep it in my medicine cabinet in my restroom, in my bathroom, restroom. So the first thing you want to do is to mix it up, because at the top is very liquidy, but at the bottom is where the substance is. So you want to make sure that you stir it really well in order to have the application work well for you. Can you see that? Hopefully the lighting is good. And you can see the substance. Now it does get kind of flaky, and you can see the before and after pictures of what it looks like when it dries if you go to motorcitymoxie.com. And there you have it. Hopefully you found this information to be very helpful. Let me turn around. Remember to be good, look good, and do better. Take care.